currently #1 in the conference. Diggs, that one will be over his head and out of the back of the end zone.
From Maryland don't have a chance to put these points on the board.
And an interception for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Ball pops out at the tail end of the play. But it's been a bugaboo for the quarterbacks at Maryland. This year it was Drew Ott, the defensive end, who dropped back into coverage.
And we talked about keeping this Maryland offense on the sideline. That's another way to do it. Just create these turnovers. Early, big play for this Iowa.
Weissman is the lone setback. Mark is the senior out of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Rudock, the play-action rollout, will drop it off to one of his tight ends, Jake Doozy. The ball much better during Big Ten play. They'll try and go with Weissman bowling off that right side for a yard. Second and 8. Out of the backfield, this is Damon Bullock with the catch. The stiff arm to get inside the 50. Weissman, big hole as he lowers the shoulder inside. At center today, Austin Blythe has moved over to right guard to replace Jordan Walsh. Here's Weissman with room and a touchdown. The turnover leads to 6 quick points for Iowa. On the kickoff, once again, over the head of 1st and 10 Terps from their own 25. C.J. Brown. Zone read will keep, and he will have a splint on that left arm to try and help him out today. To the air, the first pass caught by Diggs, sheds a couple of tacklers.
Diggs is out wide on this play. Usually plays in the slot. They're going to move him around a little bit, get him out wide, give him a chance to deal with just the corner. When you're in the slot, you have to realize where the linebacker, the safety, and the corner is.
They want to see if they can get him lined up with those linebackers or safeties as opposed to the corners. They want to win the perimeter with run plays like this. The tight end moving around in the backfield. They're going to throw the receiver screen. This is Diggs trying to make a play. Wrapped up.
He just makes guys miss.
Good all-purpose guys. Also a deep threat. 77-yard touchdown for Diggs against West Virginia. And will carry
the tackles.
Gun. Off the fake, takes a hit as he throws downfield for Leak, who dropped it at the 7.
And of course, this is a play that just has to be made when you look at these.
Third down, Brown feeling the heat, and down he goes. Drew Ott, who had the interception.
When you let him get it out, he's pretty good. That time they bring the pressure, get him on his back.
Back deep is McCarron. He'll let that go over his head, and it will bound into the end zone. Who's been out the last couple of games, limited carries, is back out there to run it. We'll see a host of different guys in the backfield, and Bullock is wide open at the 40. And he will take it deep into Maryland territory, finally wrapped up inside the 30 to the 20.
Third time today where the linebackers were a little slow getting to where they're supposed to be. And that time, there's just a mix-up between Goree and Ferrand. They're all going to the same side. Follow.
Jordan Canzeri now in at tailback. He'll take it off the left side, following the lead of Brandon Sheriff. Another big gainer, and he's got a first down inside the 15. They'll try Canzeri again. Hit by Ferrand at the 10.
And he did. He played well.
Tavon Smith to the near side. They will run it with Canzeri. Darius Kilgo with the tackle, and Canzeri went down the wrong way. Immediately grabbed his leg. Getting some attention from the athletic trainers right now. Bullock with the run up the middle, and down he goes. No gain. Rudock looking for Bullock with the catch down to the 2-yard line, and it's a.
These guys in the flats are not doing a good job so far.
On the boot, touchdown, Henry Krager Coble. Fourth down gamble. 5. Kane's extra point is good. Turnover led to the quick score for Iowa, and then an impressive 80-yard drive as well for the Hawkeyes. C.J. Brown will hand it off to Ross. He runs to the boundary side. On 2nd and 7, Ross dances to the outside. Ross fighting his way out to the 30. Actually wanted to change the tempo a bit from time to time to try and wear down the Hawkeyes defense. They lined up a little quicker. Forgive again, this is Jaquil Vay, one of their hybrid guys. Picks up 9. How about another? And I would imagine the first of many updates on that game. The last 2 times those teams have played, the winner has scored over 6.
Diggs can negotiate that guy and find a soft spot in that zone.
Play action fake. Brown on the rollout, and he's got another first. Diggs is wide left. Brown will keep. Lots of running room for C.J. Brown inside. On 1st and 10. Run it with Vay. Nice spin to the outside. Jaquil Vay, touchdown Terrapins. But they had him in the backfield and he scooted away. Seven plays, 75 yards, a quick score, and the extra point is good. And tablets whenever you need it. Jonathan Parker is back deep. It will not reach him. Krager Coble, who has a touchdown catch today, is the up man who brings it out across the 45 position, which has Joey questioning that kickoff that went short as opposed to deep. Jonathan Parker on the run, and he's wrapped up and thrown down field. Rudock stepping up. Taken down at the 41.
The stop on 1st down, getting them off track a little bit, getting them behind schedule, sets up the 2nd and long, and now Iowa has to stand in the pocket with Rudock and do something that they're not necessarily.
Empty back. Across midfield. Chris will likely back to receive the punt at his own 10-yard line, and he will fair catch it at the 14.
The state to win.
1st and 10 for the Terps, scored on their last possession. Brown will keep it out to the 20. Playmakers to the edge so far. Play action on 2nd and 1. Brown tucks and goes, gets out across the 30. How about that? Nearly 9 yards per play for the Terps. Good chunks. Brown will improvise again, shoved out at the
one of those areas.
Trips right, including Diggs. They'll run it the other way. Ross. Quarter, Iowa taking a turnover and taking advantage. Maryland had a drop touchdown pass. And now it's Brown wrapped up.
Make a play.
Nathan Renfro boots it away. Riley McCarron on the run. He'll have a go at it from his own 23. Wrapped up along with the fullback John Kenny. Back to the line of scrimmage. Rudock stays perfect through the air, finds his tight end across the middle again, out to midfield, and Jake Rudock. It's definitely a fumble. The ball is out before Doozy hits the deck. Ngakwe, the linebacker, got him.
And this 15-yard penalty is going to be huge for either team. The ball is on the 45-yard line.
After the play, 1st down.
The referee, David Rio of receivers, Diggs, Long, and Leak all in the game. They run the jet sweep to Stephon Diggs.
Another way to get Diggs involved in the game. Bring him on a jet motion, flip him the ball real quick, and then just see if he can get you some yards. So get something positive. Pretty good blocking, but more play makes small spaces.
That was a reception for Diggs. They flip it forward, so it's a pass. Ross breaking tackles, gets it.
During the play, holding, offense number 6, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first.
So when you look at the top of your screen, that's long downfield, just grabs a jersey, and that happens at times. King,
the new wide receiver coach here at Maryland, the 17-year NFL veteran. Brown has a man wide open at the 35. It's Diggs with another.
Diggs in the slot. They try to get their hands on him up close. If you let Diggs get a free run, if Bauer, the linebacker, can't.
Diggs on a linebacker at the line of scrimmage. They return to trying to run it up the middle to Wes Brown. And now 11th in the country, K-State, number 14. Brown will keep. Brown gets a nice block inside the 20.
On the sideline, understand the situation, just get out of bounds.
Caught in the backfield, and down he goes. Craddock's kick, perfect. He's 12 for 12 on the Terps in their first season in the Big Ten Conference, coming over from the ACC. The kick is over the head of Parker and through. How about an update from the Big 12? A leg injury earlier in the game, and he will get the call going to the short side and out across the 25 to Maryland and to Rutgers. You've got New York, Baltimore, DC, and right now some pressure.
Yeah, and that Sheriff getting beat. You can see the movement by the Maryland defensive line. They've come alive here. These past couple drives, they've come alive.
They're going to run it with Bullock in the hands of one of the top punt return guys in the country, Will Likely. And he will call the fair catch. Hawkeyes, but it's the Terps with the momentum and the ball in Iowa territory. C.J. Brown to the air, and the catch is made by Juwan Winfrey, the true freshman from Englewood.
Personal foul, grasping a helmet opening. 13 on defense, 15 yards. Automatic first.
As Maben leaves the field, we'll see Fleming coming to the game for Iowa. We'll find out if Maryland will take a shot at him. You know what I mean? If you're Maryland and you have these receivers outside, do you take a shot at Fleming? He's the nickel corner, so it's not like he's a guy that can't play.
First and 10, they'll try and get Ross to the edge. Wrapped up out there by the safety. Diggs is wide right, defended by the new guy, Fleming. They will blitz the linebacker. They will look for Diggs against Fleming in the end zone. Broken up in.
Fleming, he was right on Diggs. Post route, strong throw. A little bit out of the reach, but Fleming stood up.
Bo Bauer. Bauer will instead come on the blitz. They had Brown and they lost him. CJ on the run. Inside the 10, first down, Terrapins.
During the play, personal foul, grasping the face mask. Number 7, defense. Half the distance to the goal line. Automatic first down.
And I think they will determine that the helmet got yanked off, so it did not come off by any fault of C.J. Brown, so he will not have to. Brown following the motion man Ross, cuts it back down to the 1. Ball is out. And the head linesman determined.
Ball is
the player
down.
is ruled down. Second out.
Like the play call, get it out wide, get the sweep going. Plenty of blockers in front of Brown.
Second and goal, Maryland. They give up the middle. Brown to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Terps. Brown following the block of Goins, and I think they might have to take another look to see if the ball broke the. Instead, they'll go ahead with the extra point from Craddock. Offense has fizzed out after scoring on its first 2 drives, and that kickoff off of Yards total so far for the Hawkeyes. They'll go back to Mark Weissman. Nice cut out across the year. They've had him on a pitch count early in the season. And now let's see if they use Mark Weissman to work a bit more here now that they
give him a break a lot of times with these stable running backs that they have.
They seem to have guys that are specialists in one form or another. Triple team defensively. They don't utilize their receivers much. The catches going to the tight ends and to Damon Bullock out of the backfield. Rudock hit as he releases, and that will flutter short of the intended receiver. Rudock, good protection, will step up and run with it. The nice cutback, and Jake diving forward appears to have for Rudock.
Yeah, nice play by Rudock here, recognizing there's just nowhere. Don't take a chance with this football. Sees a crease open, then he just has to be an athlete. Just has to make one guy miss, get around, and get a first down. Nice play, nice effort.
To the left. Play action, looking for the tight end. Off the end of the line, it's Jake Doozy. Texans and Steelers. Kanziri, nice opening to the left side, bursts into the second level. Kanziri inside the 20.
In a spell, he cuts better. He's a little quicker. He's a downhill runner. He's a between the tackles runner, but he has the ability to cut. When these offensive linemen get downfield, get their blocks, Kanziri's a guy that has that extra burst to get past guys.
Is there a late flop? 2nd and 9. Rudock tried to set up the screen for Kent. Rudock. Incomplete. Had some time and then ran out of it. Third punt of the day for Dylan Kidd. It's Will Likely with the fair catch at the 14-yard line. Thank you, Paul. On first down here from Maryland. Brown will keep. Runs it up the middle. He's got a first down. Out one of 4 top 12 opponents that the Cats will face this year in the Big 12. The snap goes over the head of Brown, struggling to fall on it. Brown finding Diggs out at the 25. Brown looked that way initially, the pump fake, and he'll go. And Brown has the first down, sliding out to midfield there on Sean Draper.
Run, illegal block in the back, offense number 81. 10-yard penalty, repeat third.
Did the nice blocks from the receivers, and this one really was unnecessary. First and 10 from the 40. The end around here to Diggs, looking for a couple of blocks in front of him. Puts the shoulder down at the 45. We've seen some terrific upsets, just a handful of undefeated teams remaining. Brown couldn't hang on. Brown, handoff to the other Brown, Wes Brown, and he is able to dive across mid.
You've got to be, screaming right now because that's a play you had guys in the right position.
C.J. Brown with 50 seconds to work with and leak. It's like in baseball, if it touches your glove and you can't hang on, should have been an error. Brown avoids the backside rush, fires it deep downfield, overthrows Dion.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 67. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that was Jaleel, record 57-yarder. So they're already looking at Craddock if they can keep the football. It was almost.
Makes a nice break and has a chance to make a play on this. Yeah, he would love to have a chance. And again, that's a drop. Even though it's a defensive back, he put both hands on it.
Diggs is slotted to the left. Brown is looking the other way. And another one that.
With the wind in his favor.
Yep. Brown hit as he releases, and it is intercepted at the 15.
Loxley, you expect Iowa to bring a blitz because with the blitz, they can knock you out of field goal range. They can force you into a bad situation. They
down. Rudock for the sideline to stop the clock. 10 seconds. 5 wide again, second down. Rudock firing it deep down the middle behind the tight end. 5 guys inside their own 35-yard line. Rudock bobbled and then dropped across 1. Jonathan Parker is back deep. This will take a couple of hops and scoot out of bounds. And the penalty flag flies. This will be good field position coming up. Hit on 2 of his 7 passes in the second quarter. The offense sputtered after those 2 early scoring drives. They'll try and get it back on track. Weissman out of the backfield out to the 45-yard line. A handoff to the receiver around the end. That's Jonathan Parker for nearly 200 yards through their first 2 Big Ten wins. Held well under 100 in that first half. Rudock to the air, incomplete. He still does not have a completion to a...
It's going to be tough for the passing game for Iowa to get going.
Rudock had some trouble with the snap, completes it to his tight end, Ray Hamilton at the 40. Blitz coming right up the middle. Rudock hit as he fires. It's incomplete.
It's a 3rd and 7. And you want to get your guys involved. You want to bring your safeties down. You want to put pressure on Rudock. Do not give him a chance to stand in the pocket. Make him throw this ball away. Get it out of his hands. Really nice play call and nice.
Hornbrath with the punt. And that will take a bounce. Iowa will down it inside. That's the big one tonight on ABC. Florida State and Notre Dame, one of the unbeatens, will go down tonight. The other one will solidify their playoff resume.
Be up near 300 and a 3-4, so you can take up more offensive linemen.
Brown bothered on the throw by...
And they blitz out of this package the last time they were in this situation on 3rd down.
They bring 5 again. Alston, the linebacker, was right with Brown. For that hit on Brown. The other story, of course, here is that their second... Now the punting situation here for Maryland. Riley McCarron will field it at his own 43 and down. His offense back to work. Parker is the motion man joining Canzeri in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. And it's Canzeri out of the backfield and he dropped it incomplete. Canzeri spins to the... Rudock rolls incomplete. Defense after those first couple of possessions, it's been a completely different story as they have shut down Iowa. The deep punt sends Likely inside his 5 and stays on his feet. Breaking tackles across the 15 and out to the 20-yard line as a...
Illegal block in the back, 30 of the returning team. Half the distance of the goal, first down.
A closer look was Likely's knee down anyways. It certainly appeared to be back at the 5-yard line. 6 starts back in 2012. He redshirted last year and now his first action, and they will let him throw on first down out of the end zone, incomplete. Going for Hills, play action, pass incomplete. Are you surprised?
Changed a little bit. Nowadays, guys backed up will want to throw the ball because that's your best chance. You know that the defense is thinking run, so something safe just to get the ball out of his hands.
Ross is offset. The blitz coming from the edge. Hills has to throw it out of bounds, out of his end zone. Right there, the punt from the back of the end zone for Renfro. Tried to catch it and
And things change for a return man when the punt is going into the wind. And now at this stage of the game, going this direction, Maryland will be punting into the wind, and you can see this distance of the ball coming at you.
The muffed punt gets the ball back to Maryland. Diggs. They want to get him. Diggs again. This is a forward pass to Diggs. He reverses direction. bumped out of bounds around the 42-yard line. Who actually started out the week as the third man in line. This was the hit that Diggs took at the end of the play. Landed awkwardly on the shoulder.
Play of game. Offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty. The down remains third.
Hills. Nice one-handed grab. It was that last muffed punt is not halfway back. He is up on the line this time. And McCarron telling all of his teammates to stay away. And Maryland will down it around the quarterback, C.J. Brown. Jake Rudock and the Iowa offense, they scored on their first couple of drives. They have been stymied since. Rudock on the rollout. Flag is down. And the pass is in.
During the play, holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Here's Paul Carcaterra. First and 20 after the penalty. Rudock with the empty set. And the catch is made by Tavon Smith.
Rudock in the backfield. That's when they send their blitzes, and this is where Iowa has not been very good.
Rudock to Doozy. Gets back out.
That at linebacker, so you can send these blitz, and all you got to do is take care of the tight end.
Rudock. Incomplete. Broken up by Farrand. That Dylan Kidd now is back in at punter. They've used two different guys today. And a chance here for Will Likely. Eludes a couple of penalty flags and would-be tacklers before he's bumped out of bounds.
During the return, illegal block in the back, returning team number 25. After distance to the goal line, first down.
Here's an update from Adnan. For Maryland, as C.J. Brown has returned to the sideline, Stephon Diggs has returned to the game. And the pass...
That's what you need. Quarterback comes into the game in the second half because of injury. You want to get into a rhythm.
Hills will keep. And the quarterback dashes out across. This time the give is to Ross. They are close to 200 yards rushing. Again, it's movement from Hayward in the backfield. Hills keeps and delivers to Diggs.
Nice job by Diggs reaching out, snatching this ball, and then the better part is getting 1 foot down in bounds as he's going out of bounds. I would expect to see Maryland.
Ruling on the previous play was a complete.
Hills takes the snap. They set up the screen for Diggs. Breaks a tackle. Stephon Diggs with a blocker downfield, and Diggs will score. Work from Diggs with the yards after catch. Extra point is good, and it's a 10-point.
This is just a perfect play call into a blitz. Corner blitz. You got Diggs coming in behind him. And you get downfield at this juncture right here, and if you freeze the tape here, at this stage, they got a blocker for every defender, and then you get downfield here, and you'll see the pick them off, and you let this thing run. And this is just Diggs downfield. You got Leak going down. Another receiver getting the block downfield. Perfect play call.
Parker off the bounce, loses the ball, comes right back up to him, and Parker's got the sideline with the kicker to beat. He gets out close, but struggling against a new Eastern Conference foe. Rudock out of a two tight end set. They need the 41. Rudock. Catch is made by Martin.
At 6'2" versus Likely at 5'7", you know, and they have not tried to go at that at all today. This time they go outside, but that's an area with size outside.
Play action off of Weissman, and Rudock runs out of time. Kilgo coming right up.
just pressure at Rudock. There's only 2 wide receivers out in this route. Both guys were
in the eye. Weissman, nice cut back by Weissman. Inside the 20 with blockers downfield. Looking for the final few steps.
Off tackle run. This time stretches it out. Shows enough patience. Lets Sheriff get a block for him. Cuts it back. Sheriff picks off Gorey, the linebacker, and it's the cutback that you don't expect from Weissman. That's not his game. He's usually a straightforward guy going wherever the hole is called. This time the cutback.
Nice block by his fullback Penny. Back to Weissman. Second effort and a change of direction. Finds pay dirt. Touchdown for Maryland. Second TD run for Weissman today. Extra point is good. End zone after scoring on their first drive. They suffered through a bit of an offensive malaise, and Weissman has the cure. Diggs, can he make another big play? They've been able to keep it out of his hands on the kick returns, and he'll have a chance here out of his own end zone. And he gets out to the 20. Resume. Whoever survives down in Tallahassee, and a tackle in the backfield, and now this is Brandon Ross, hauled down by Mike Hardy, is the man down on the play. Get you caught up to speed if you're just joining us. C.J. Brown went out, the starting quarterback, with an injury in the third quarter. Caleb Rowe, their backup, was already out earlier this week with an ACL injury. And throws incomplete, trying to bounce it.
Mistake inside the 20.
Run option, the pitch to Wes Brown. Takes a hit, 35. With the fair catch at the 40. First and 10, Iowa scored on their last possession. They used a lot of Mark Weissman, taken down by LA.
Now they're number 1 in the country because of the play of Dak Prescott largely.
3 huge wins, top 10 wins for them. Weissman trying to run outside. Perry Hills has been in at quarterback since, but right now it's Iowa with the ball, and on third down, Rudock's pass is broken up, incomplete. Goal line, first and 10 from their own 20. Hills will keep. On second and 8, a designed run again for Hills. They told us. Takes a slide to the near side with Desmond King on him. Hills looking for a receiver downfield, and he overthrows Vey. It's McCarron back deep. And that's the 7th punt of the day from Renfro. McCarron on the run with the fair catch at his own 38-yard. Right now, see Brown back in at quarterback at some point in the fourth quarter. Rudock's pass through the hand.
And that's where they've struggled.
Here comes the blitz. The pass away, caught by Smith. Likely, jumped the route, and it's a pick 6 for the Terps. Terps capitalize on the third Iowa. Back to a 10-point advantage for Maryland, out to the 25 for Iowa.
Well, Beth, you look at Will
Beathard in different games this year for Iowa, but it stays with Jake. Still plenty of time for the Hawkeyes, and not much time for the quarter.
Good if they've been up front. I mean, since those first couple drives in the game, their front has been outstanding, making these kind of plays. And again, setting up the end in the pocket, 4 wide receivers on the field is not Iowa style.
Rudock against the 3-man rush, has time. This is Bullock, makes one man miss, gets out across the 20 teams. Dylan Kidd will punt. on the run, made the fair catch, and then wisely got out of the way. It was coming up much shorter than he anticipated. Perry Hills held down the fort. Now Brown is back. And Brown will take a hit immediately and down at the 34. Brown, the sophomore from Baltimore, offset in the backfield. The quarterback keeps it. And C.J. Brown shoved out of bounds. Run it to the short side. Wes Brown to the 4. Just to get that kick away, and McCarron with the fair catch.
Nice job of getting me out of the pocket when it's time to throw the ball.
And 1st and 10, the quick hitter to Bullock.
All you have to do is tackle the guy that's in your area.
Rudock incomplete, and to make matters worse, I think.
During the play, holding, offense number 63. After this to the goal line. Repeat, 2nd down.
On Austin Blythe, but
Yeah, that's Sheriff. That's the All-American left tackle. He just gets bull rushed. And this Maryland defensive line can't say enough of how well they played today, but Sheriff has not been at his best in this game, especially not on that play.
Rudock hit as he throws.
And you just watch these linebackers. They are just way more athletic. You see Coots and Blythe there across his face and getting after Rudock.
With the fair catch. The preseason favorites in the conference, their first year in the league. This is Wes Brown, the tailback, giving it.
So the wind giving Maryland the advantage.
They've run for over 200 yards to the air, and the catch made. Pressure coming up the middle, tried to drop it over the top to Goins. Crossing route to Diggs, incomplete. To the first half when they threw the interception when they were in field goal range.
Yeah, and if you play in the slot like Diggs does.
Rolling, throwing deep, and it's caught at the 9-yard line.
We just talked about the veteran coming in making plays. Watch him here, understanding, let me get out of the pocket, let me extend the play. His mindset, I think, was to
keep that play alive for Brown. Give him time to find the receiver off the play action. The rollout, he is nailed by Carl Davis.
Yeah, that'll find out if your neck is feeling better. You take those kind of shots, you'll know for sure how your neck is feeling.
That play, Maryland will continue. Brown handles the snap and then dives down to the 5. Brown looking for his back. Wes Brown down to the 1 and stopped there. Maryland calls a timeout. 4th and goal from the 1.
Beth, you saw Randy Edsall livid right there.
Out there. They'll get quick to the line. It's Wes Brown diving over the top. Touchdown, Maryland. Under 5 minutes to go. 37 runs since early in the first quarter.
And I really like the decision to go for this. You hurry up, come to the line of scrimmage, and you can see it gets the defense for Iowa out of place. They don't have a chance to read the strength. They can't find the linebacker. They can't find the
38 to 21, and now the Hawkeyes really up against it.
Job, especially versus linebackers in pass situations. You got to find a way to protect him.
Damon Powell makes the catch. Skitters out to the 40. Powell had a 72. In the flat. Short yardage pickup. Minutes to go. They lead Purdue 39 to 38. Nice turnaround for the Boilermakers under Derek. Right now the East appears to be shaping up as they go for it here for short yardage and get the first down. But the East seems to be steamrolling, Joey, towards that Ohio State-Michigan State game coming up in several weeks' time.
And I think at the beginning of the season, if anybody would ask what the East was going to come down.
Rudolph off the punt and throws that one away.
And Joey Galloway.
I won't comment on that.
Powell couldn't hang on. Live from the playoff selection committee. On third down, Rudock down the middle, caught by Smith at the 30. First down.
In the fourth, but we do know that Iowa can move the ball late in the game in these situations.
That was 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes to beat Ball State. And now they've got it first.
Defensive secondary with nobody in his face, he can complete these downfield throws.
Rudock throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, you watch Sheriff on the left side of your field. The bull rush has been, when I've watched him on film, it's been the bull.
Rudock on the 10th play of the drive, and Martin Manley couldn't hang on. Wide open.
He tried to snatch the ball. You turn his hands over and snatch it in front. Once you do that, the ball goes out of your eyesight. It travels over your helmet, out of your eyesight. Flip your hands over and grab it in front of your face.
Looking at his trips right, fires this one into the end zone, and it's caught by Hilliard. Touchdown, Iowa. A 4-yard to do it. As Rudock rifles one in to Hilliard. And now you need the onside kick here to get the ball right back. Another chance for Kane. And this time it's good. 11 plays, 75 yards. They only... The high hop, it goes to 10 yards. And did Iowa get it inbounds? Diggs tried to push it out of bounds and he couldn't do it.
Made the right play. He just missed the football, and then outstanding play by Hilliard.
Play was the kick was recovered by the kicking team. The previous play is under further review.
Wow, what a play by Hilliard to grab this ball.
Yeah, I think he just whiffed on it. And then Hilliard trying to keep that foot down in play. Boy, that certainly looks like 1 foot down with possession. 11 plays on that last drive for the Maryland defense. Receiver screen to the speedy Powell. Inside the 4-man pressure, and Rudock has to throw it away. And
Central grounded. Offense number 15. Quarterback was in the pocket and threw the ball away in an area there was no receiver. Lost the down, spot of the foul. Took down.
And that's in God ball
landed behind the line and went out. Rudock down the middle, nice catch by Doozy, reaching behind his head. Rudock underneath, Doozy gets to the sideline, pushed out. Rudock, Powell's got it inside the 50.
Keeps it moving. Cujo Berger, the linebacker, makes the stop and keeps the clock moving. So they have to run another play to get their first minutes to go because the clock starts running.
Cost them some seconds there. Rudock, good time. Catch is made by Doozy. Knocked out of bounds at the... Rudock eyeing Bullock out of the backfield, and that one was almost intercepted.
Barron does a nice job because he realizes he has a safety behind him, so he can shoot on this ball, take a chance at it, because he...
Rudock throws that one out of the... It's a much shorter field than if you have to count on a long three later. Kane from 24 yards out, and he's got it. So 1-9. Kane this time will try and trickle it to himself. It doesn't go far enough, and Maryland recovers anyways.
Yeah, and that play doesn't work. Whole Maryland guys there. I don't know how he would have won that battle anyhow.
P.J. Gallo recovers, so now it's up to the Hawkeye. Wes Brown puts his head down, gets in. Out of the pistol. The quarterback, C.J. Brown, will keep it. He's tripped up, and Iowa will form the ranks. 3rd and 6 here for Maryland. And Iowa will get the stop. Hawkeyes bring some pressure. No flag as the punt sails through the end zone. 80-yard. 3-man pressure. Maryland will allow the catch underneath. Martin Manley gets out.
Get a first down, and that works in Maryland's favor.
Rudock underneath again. Martin Manley, he will not get to the sideline, but he will get the first down. Rudock taking his time. That cost him 10 seconds to get that play off. Martin Manley dropped it.
Back, they start to run out of gas the more plays you run.
Rudock, incomplete for Powell.
American tackle to have a chance to just pin his ears back and go again.
Bullock turned to the inside, and down he goes. It's 4th down.
You can't risk an interception. You can't take a 5-yard gain.
Rudock, incomplete.
That's what you wanted to accomplish. They just simply didn't go downfield with this football. They didn't use their size advantage in the secondary and just try to take some shots. You just have to take shots downfield. Even.
And the Maryland Terrapins have knocked off Iowa